Hope you're having a good day. Just wanted to come at you with a piece of good news here. We just got a response from a fact checker on a story that came out, and this is the first time that this has ever happened. So we're going to kind of go through this real quick. We wrote an article, why is Facebook banning people who are sharing the movie Plandemic? In this piece, we didn't do anything except for talk about why Facebook was banning them according to the mainstream perspective on this. And then we also shared that we thought it was important for people to look at both the mainstream side of the COVID-19 pandemic as well as the alternative side and just decide for themselves what they think. So we never shared anything that could be considered a claim or a fact or anything of this nature. We put out this article, encouraged people to say, hey, if you want to look at the alternative side, that's what this movie's about. And so not too long after that, PolitiFact gave us a fact check saying this is false. So we asked them, on what grounds is this story false? Typically what happens is we have to put a whole bunch of effort into arguing back and forth with fact checkers before they usually admit that they're wrong. But in some cases, they strong arm you to the point where they force you to change your content just so that you can remove the strike, just so you can reach people again, and you can actually start making money as a business again. So this time it was a little bit different. Here's the response that PolitiFact gave us about 36 hours or so after we asked them, why is this false? As you can see, it says, "Hi Arjun, we reviewed your appeal and have removed the rating from your link. Thank you." And this is from the PolitiFact deputy editor. So I'm going to say right off the top, that's the first time that we've reached out to a fact checker to appeal one of their ratings, and right away they removed it. What I mean by that is within one email. Usually they're, like I said, they're fighting you back and forth. What's great about this is that, hey, we won one very easily, which is fantastic. Usually it takes us a lot more to finally win one, and in some cases they just don't allow it to happen. But here's the kicker that, I want people to think about a little bit is, while during all those hours where the content was rated fake, it basically has this big fake news thing over it on Facebook, and we were getting comments of people saying, you guys are idiots for sharing this, and so on and so forth, and la-da-da-da, this information is dangerous, and la-da-da-da. Essentially, this fact check destroyed our credibility. And although the fact checker admits right off the bat they should never have rated this false, our credibility was destroyed for hours and hours and hours and hours as people looked at our brand associated with a fake piece of content. And nowhere in the course of this are we going to get an apology. Like, they didn't apologize even in the email saying, oh, we're sorry, we didn't mean to do this. Not only that, but they're not going to put out a big retraction saying, oh, everybody, that article that Collective Evolution posted was actually totally fine. There's nothing wrong with it at all. So this is the damage that happens is people see what goes on. Oh my God, Collective Evolution is sharing fake information. And typically when that information turns out to be true, because it was the whole time since the very beginning, nobody's coming out and saying, oh, we're sorry. Well, let's fix the damage that we've done to your company. Instead, I got to make a video like this and put out there, hey, they were wrong this entire time, just like they are many, many, many times over. So this is the damage that gets done. Last thing I want to say here is thanks to everybody who's been signing up to CETV lately. Obviously, because of all this fact-checking stuff and these various things that are going on, we've been getting demonetized left, right, and center just for sharing stories like the one I just told you about. And supporting us on CETV by becoming a member is the only way right now that we're really able to kind of guarantee making revenue and continue doing this important work that we're doing here at Collective Evolution. So thanks so much. Feel free to share this information, and if you want, check a previous video that I put out just the other day called Exposed YouTube, Google, and Facebook Blatant Censorship Tactics. In that video, I show what they've done since about 2016 or so to our company to shut down the work that we're doing. Thanks so much for being part of this journey with us. It's truly a time where we have to unite if we want to move beyond, evolve beyond the insanity that is going on in our world right now, which fact checking has a lot to do with keeping in place.